Checking connection. All right, I think we are officially live on all the things.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are.
Oh, right. If you're across the big pond, it might be evening for you.
Yeah. Never know where people are tuning in from.
That's always fun.
Yeah, it's always fun, especially when it is like the next day in Australia or something.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I always wonder when people are doing like the astrology type of readings and healings, like if you've got somebody that's so many hours ahead.
It says Black Micah too. So
okay, that they're so far ahead, then does it still apply?
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But today, though, instead of worrying about astrology, we're doing some healing work and
nice healing work. Whatever anyone would like some healing for. If you feel like any heaviness in your chest and heart chakra, or if it's more like seasonal, could be like stuffy nose, just whatever you might need some healing on if you're going through a tough time with family, all the craziness of the holidays and stress, just want some relaxation. You guys can comment in what you would like some healing for. I have some of my fun sound healing tools and devices and my selenite dagger to if you need any cord cutting or clearing. I've got some blue apatite in 528 sound vibrations with the tuning forks. If anyone wants to activate and open their third eye connection, blue apatite is good for developing like psychic abilities and connecting with your guides. It helps like get your meditation amplified to connect with guides. And it's also good for like actual appetite and hunger. So like if you are one of those people like myself, kind of find myself as a stress eater. So it's good to help with that. And also that kind of ties in with a group hypnotherapy that I'll be doing in January for weight reduction and kind of learning tools and techniques to help, not so much with like dieting, because dieting has like that weird stigma, but just more like healthy lifestyle changes and helping to reprogram the mind. So I'm getting a little bit of a dizziness, so I feel like someone's coming in with something they're wanting to work on, maybe a headache or having problems sleeping or some sinus issues.
yeah, feel free, guys, to send in requests. Hippie Sun says chakras are blocked.
Chakras are blocked. Okay. Just as I picked up the crystal pyramid too to start clearing some stagnant, stuck, blocked energy. You can just imagine like the sound vibrations flowing over you like a waterfall of light, clearing any stuck, stagnant energy blocks, clearing any trapped emotions. And just flowing all that energy through you. I feel too that maybe you need to do some grounding. I'm feeling like the block starting in the root. So just kind of working on feeling grounded, stable, secure, connecting to Mother Earth, and then bringing that energy all the way up. Clearing through the sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown.
says, I just got back from my toxic family house from Thanksgiving and my body is negative.
Yeah, definitely. We can do some like cord cutting too from clearing that family energy, and always with love and healing light. Just cutting cords and attachments of that negative energy that you pick up from others and sending healing to you and them. And just bringing in that peace and tranquility for yourself. And releasing the heavy energy with your breath in through the nose and exhaling through your mouth. That forceful exhalation releases that heavy energy.
It probably wouldn't hurt to also take like a sea salt bath, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You can find sea salt just about anywhere.
Yeah, sea salt baths are great to clear negative energy, bring balance back.
For all of our new friends joining in, Nanette does these weekly healing every Tuesday at noon. So feel free to ask for some healing energy like Hippie Sun did. And Nanette will do that for you. Or you can ask questions about the different tools that she might be using.
If you have any questions about how energy healing works or distance healing, because when you set an intention, even through these videos, it like really that energy is flowing. My intention is that the energy would flow to whoever's watching, even if it's on the replay. And if you're accepting of that energy, it can flow to you because energy doesn't know time, space, distance, even dimension or reality or timeline.
Angie on TikTok asks about clearing blocks from awakening.
Okay. Yeah, there. This is a good stone for that as well. The blue apatite. It helps with like connecting to the higher energy, developing abilities and psychic senses, third eye. And this is a 528 tuning fork. 528 is that overall tone for like just connecting back to earth and just really the main frequency for energy healing in general. I know people like going through awakenings can have all kinds of different things going on as their body is adjusting to the higher frequencies and light code activations. And just always take it slowly. Don't try to do too much all at once because that can cause like that imbalance. And make sure that you're always going back to doing grounding because even though we're on this awakening journey where you still are living this experience on earth right now, and so we have to remain grounded to earth as well.
So the question is how can somebody ground? And there's more than one way. But what would you suggest being like a good, easy way for anybody, regardless, like if they're busy at work or if they're new?
Yeah. And grounding is like when you're connecting to earth energy. So depending on where you're at too, like in the Cleveland area here, we have a lot of metro parks and going out for hikes in nature. If you have a grassy backyard and you can go barefoot in the grass. But if you're like sitting at your desk at work or somewhere where you can't get outside, you can, my favorite way is imagining that there are like tree roots coming down my legs. And like you can either start at your feet and going into the earth, or you can start at your root chakra at the base of your spine and going down your legs, down your feet, and going, these roots are going deep into the earth. And I always visualize them kind of going all the way down to the core. And as you're doing that, you're releasing that heavy energy, any stress and tension, releasing it to the earth to be transmuted, and then bringing healing energy from the earth back up those and into your feet, up your legs, all the way up to the base of your spine and your root chakra. And then like really feeling like stable, secure, just like grounded and safe. And then you can continue to bring that energy up if you would like, or you can just sit with it there to just be grounded and connecting to earth.
Oh, you're most welcome, Angie. And hello, Brooke.
Hello,
One of
Brooke.
our friends down in Florida. She's over on Twitch.
Loved Brooke.
Let's see. So if somebody were going through an energy awakening, what could be perceived as some, like, I'm going to say this with air quotes that they can't see my hands on camera, but like negative side effects, right? Yeah. To where it doesn't feel that great.
Yeah, some people can have it as like much as like if you feel like you physically have a cold, just kind of feeling run down. You could have headaches. You could feel nauseous or dizzy. You can kind of like have the muscle cramps. It's just kind of, everyone will experience it a little bit differently. I've actually known of some people that have gotten a rash, and doing like an energy healing with them, like cleared the rash. So there's a lot of different things that can happen. I probably feel like the most common one is just people feeling like lightheaded or dizzy, or kind of like that upset stomach or nauseous feeling. But yeah, it can definitely come out in a variety of ways. It's just the body kind of like integrating to the awakening and the new energy coming in.
And Brooke says, that's funny. I've been a little dizzy today.
Yeah.
So I know you mentioned earlier maybe shifts between some gates or portals astrologically.
Yeah.
So maybe that could be.
When we've hit like some big ones too, like how we had the eclipses, and then kind of if you guys are familiar with like angel type numbers and things like that, each month also has like this portal, but November and December, it actually starts in August, like 8/8 is a big one, and that has to do with like even the planets and the Sirius star system. But 11/11, which we just had a few weeks ago, was a big one opening that stays kind of open and active until 12/12. So we're kind of like in the middle of that right now. And it's a time of really being able to like connect and develop, and just like really calling on your guides and light family when you're wanting to kind of develop your gifts a little bit more. And that's kind of what I've been doing too. I with this blue apatite stone, working with those higher energies and third eye. I just on my YouTube channel posted a third eye activation video short this morning. So it must just be something going on in the air with people wanting to connect more with their guides, and really too, like the third eye and that connection is really like starting to trust your intuition, and connecting with your higher self, just being able to start trusting your inner voice more.
Now, what's your YouTube called?
My YouTube is Radiant Reiki.
Any underscores, periods, or is it all one word?
It's kind of just like Radiant and then Reiki. And yeah, it's been fun doing the video shorts on there.
So we have a question on TikTok, and I'm sorry, I just don't want to mess up your name, but it says, I just been hungry today. I don't know if that's normal for right now. I just got here. So um, I don't know if like their body just processing all of these changes and it's just burning through energy.
Yeah, I know last week's live, I was working a lot with the solar plexus. And for me, for the past week, I've been having like weird stomach things, and I've felt like more hungry than normal, but it's almost like I feel hungry, but I'm not really hungry. So sometimes too, like those body sensations, it doesn't necessarily mean you're hungry for food. It could mean kind of more like you're hungry for like knowledge or like healing or more like time for yourself. So you just kind of have to like tune into your body and kind of wonder like, what is it that my body's really calling for? Because it's just a way of like getting your attention. And the solar plexus is kind of like one of those like really big chakras for self, like so like self confidence, self awareness, and kind of leading into that self love. But if you're just joining, I've been also doing some healing with this blue apatite crystal that is works with the higher energies in your third eye, but also helps with controlling your physical like hunger and appetite.
Yeah, it helps to
appetite.
suppress. Yeah, appetite suppresses
it.
appetite.
Yeah. Can't talk about the appetite.
And to jump on really quickly on that bad wagon of drink your water, sometimes your body will make you feel like you're hungry when you're dehydrated.
Yeah.
So also, just make sure you're drinking enough water.
Definitely.
I see that on all, like, drink water.
Yeah, it headaches. If you have a lot of headaches, it's usually a sign to drink more water. And like whenever I do a healing session, I always tell people like after like drink plenty of water, because it's kind of what your body needs as it's kind of like integrating everything new. So yeah, definitely it's important. Our bodies like mostly water. That can be something fun that we can lead into. Like Reiki charged water or kind of just like anyone can set their intentions with love and good energy for their water. There was, I can never remember like how to say the guy's name right, but it's like Dr. something or other Emoto.
Yeah. And if my phone wasn't doing Instagram, I'd pull it up real quick.
But you can like look at this like Dr. Emoto, like water energy, and he like had all these different like things of water, said different things like positive, like love, and just all these good words to different sets of water, and then like had another set of like negative things that he was saying to the water, and each different like bottle that he had said different things to, he would like take a dropper and freeze the like little drop of water and look at it under a microscope, and all the ones that had like positive loving words had like beautiful like snowflake images, and the ones with the negative words towards it, they were like all discombobbled,
jagged and
uneven and ugly, like not symmetrical. So like when we have people that do like affirmations and reprogramming their mind with positive words, you can actually like set those intentions to your bottle of water, of all the good energy, and as you're drinking it, like your body's absorbing that more as well.
Thank you, Brooke. She's like Dr. Masaru Emoto.
Yes.
Thank you. You can set intentions in any water. It doesn't have to be just moon charged. You can actually do like your coffee and tea in the morning.
Yeah.
So like if you're somebody that's stirring in sugar or cream or milk or what have you, like as you're stirring it, have your attention, say that thing, and then as you're drinking it, you're taking that in. But maybe we should do a Tuesday where you're charging people's waters for them. Hold it up to the screen.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, next time, or we'll make a note. You can have your water, and I'll send Reiki charging to your water, and that's always fun. But yeah, the comment too about the moon water. If you want to like super amplify your moon water, if people are familiar with that, like the full moon, new moon manifestation, when people put out glass bottles of water to charge it with the moon, you can like amplify the intentions with that too.
Mm-hmm. She says, do it. I'll get a whole case of water for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, come and bring all your waters.
Yeah. And people that, if you happen to be attuned to Reiki, even just level 1 Reiki, you can like energy clear anything that you eat or drink. And a lot of people that will kind of like, if you're not vegan and you're eating meat, you can actually like clear the energy of the meat before you're cooking it, or even if you're like out somewhere at a restaurant and you want to clear the energy before you consume it, you can like do your Reiki towards that and clear the energy of anything that the animal experienced, and just like sending that like love and gratitude for the nourishment that you're receiving.
I think a lot of people forget to do simple little things like that, just to help yourself, help your family too. You can always Reiki charge your meal as you're cooking.
Yeah.
Especially if you got little ones and school agers.
Yeah.
So much that they're dealing with. Maybe that's another Tuesday too, but that would have to be during like a school break.
Yeah.
So they're not.
There's one coming up at the end of December probably.
Yeah, that Christmas to New Year's break.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is, especially if you do sound, like they don't even have to really be sitting there. The sound just has to be on in the room that they're in. So the little munchkins, rugrats are going to get it anyway.
Yeah.
Whether they're aware of it or not. It's just mid-December.
Yeah.
So I want to say most schools, at least around here in Ohio, depending on how it falls, and I think Christmas is like a Saturday this year. So I'm sure the Thursday, Friday, they're going to be off.
Yeah.
And then off through the first of the year. So there's going to be a Tuesday in there that we can do it.
Definitely.
And this is, I always forget to do things like this. Yeah. So, and we live in such a busy society. Like, who thinks to sit down and drink your coffee or tea in the morning in relaxation?
Yeah.
To think to do that, we're running constantly.
Yeah, and that's like just 5 minutes a day is really all you need to do a quick like check-in, make a quick meditation, clear the energy. Anyone can, you don't even have to be like Reiki attuned, just kind of imagine like that waterfall of light washing over any negative energy from others that you picked up through the day. Just really tune into your body.
Yeah, Brooke says, I Reiki charge the desserts that I bake so that they metabolize well in the body and bring joy. Ma'am, if you are Reiki charging desserts, and if you can get rid of the carb count and calorie count, like, you will be a rich, rich woman.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
For me. She says, I wasn't made for grind culture. I need a little off-grid self-sustained cabin. Me too. Me too.
That sounds perfect.
And the older I get, the more I'm going to need this.
Yeah.
She says, in my opinion, it makes them healthier. Then I can eat more. Yeah, we'll have to plan a Tuesday for the Reiki, sending for like waters and stuff. And we'll have to plan the for the kiddos, because you could focus on like some concentration for them, some calmness, feeling peace at school. Hey, Evil Ann, babe.
I do find it fun that like it is starting to become a little bit more known for kids with like meditation. I thought it was hilarious. A couple of years ago, my little niece had a meditation Barbie, and her arms and legs fold all weird, so she can.
She could do the poses.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, and
Oh.
she like pushes a button on her, and she like meditation music comes from her Barbie doll.
What? I'm not a fan of. Never was a fan of Barbie, but that's
No.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I found really interesting a few years back, that even the VA is getting on board with Reiki, and Cleveland
Yeah.
Clinic.
Yeah.
Some of their locations actually have.
Yeah,
clinics.
I saw like just the small little Parma hospital on their like changing billboard thing said something about Reiki, and I was like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, look, it's getting hua and every other
Yeah.
call out you need. But yeah, we'll have to do some planning out, and we'll have to put the schedule up for everybody. So if you haven't already, please join, follow, share. That way you know what the schedule's going to be. So this is something we're talking out loud now.
Yeah.
This is on the moment thinking. So we'll have to post like what Tuesdays or what. Brooke's like, yoga Barbie, that is so cool. I didn't realize they were jumping onto that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Now, Nanette also does different styles of readings. So, but she can do all of this, you guys, here in person if you're in the Cleveland area, or distance over Zoom.
Yeah.
So you can get a private healing done with Zoom. Brooke has done that, really liked it. Or book a reading. What kind of readings? I know, but they don't know.
Yeah, when I do readings, I'm kind of like tuning into your energy, connecting to your spirit guides, using oracle cards to see messages coming through the cards, and then kind of just like touching more into like an intuition of what's coming through. And sometimes as I'm like getting messages from like one set of cards and like connecting in, and then I'll pull a couple more cards, and the exact thing that I just said comes through in the card. So it's kind of like a more just like a read, I don't know how to call it, like a giving people more confidence of what I'm like saying through intuition is coming through in the cards. And then you just never know what's going to end up coming through. Sometimes I connect to people that have passed over. Sometimes I get like messages and from spirit animals that are coming through. Sometimes I'm picking up more on your emotions during a reading, and kind of just like start during a reading doing some energy clearing if there's a lot of heavy emotions coming through. So I'm also I actually started like as a massage therapist and medical intuitive before I started doing Reiki and energy healing. So it kind of all ties in together.
So Brooke on Twitch says, I can confirm Nanette is the real deal. She helped me heal from a long-term illness. I feel better than I have in 3 years.
Nice. Yay.
We didn't even have to bribe her to say that.
No.
And she's like, metaphysical Barbie should come with a Barbie-sized singing bowl.
Whoa.
I would lose that darn thing. It's so tiny. But it would be adorable.
Yeah.
Let's see if I missed any comments here. I think I might be caught up.
Do a little sound pyramid as you're checking comments.
Yeah.
And sound healing is something that I kind of incorporate in with my energy healing sessions. Just really gets that calm sense going, and the energy vibrations kind of help release that stuck energy. sound and energy. It's all like those invisible frequencies that we can't see.
Mm-hmm. Brooke says the sound pyramid is her favorite.
Definitely.
And Evil Land is pimping out there. Says come take pics with me Saturday as he's playing Krampus. So we do have pics with
Nice.
Krampus Saturday. So,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'll be at the store Saturday.
I might have to make sure the big stick is put away. I get a little happy with the big stick. Well, then we have to be like, well, now go get a healing with Nanette.
Yeah.
If you were naughty and Krampus had to beat you with the stick.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining. It's about 12:30, and we don't have any more requests. We got flooded in the beginning, and I think everybody's relaxed now.
Yeah. So yeah, like I was just telling Krampus, I'll be here on Saturday too. So I am at the store on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays.
There's no beatings unless you pay them.
Yeah. And so I'm available again, like Melissa said, either in person if you're in the Cleveland area, or you can schedule a Zoom session with me as well. And all of that information is at the Goddess Elite website to be able to schedule with me.
But join us every Tuesday, guys. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow whatever platform you're on, and get the alerts. That way you remember to join us on Tuesdays for the healing, because we plan on doing it. And we're going to have a schedule of things.
Yeah, fun things to come.
Yes. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining.
Have a
Bye,
good
guys.
Tuesday.
It's like the start of the week.